Hi Meth Heads, today we're doing something very special. We're doing our very first Get In, We're Going Shopping with the very special TAYLA PARX.
What she said.
I will be finding her a date outfit.
And I'll be finding her a tour outfit.
And I just know she's going to love mine because, well, Justin, you know, he doesn't know the woman's shape the way I do.
And she doesn't either because we're not professional stylists at all.
We're not
I
professional
don't know how to
stylists.
style. She clearly doesn't know how to style.
Even I don't know how to style, I know how to direct, okay?
It's two different things.
Whatever.
Just in case you've been living on a rock, TAYLA PARX is a singer, songwriter, creative director who has written for the likes of Janelle Monáe, Christina Aguilera, Alicia Keys, Panic at the Disco, and even the monster smash hit Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. However, she has ventured off on her own and has put out a phenomenal project by the name of We Need to Talk. If you haven't heard it yet, I think you should probably go listen to it now. All right, Gabby, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I need to know,
Okay.
what's your favorite TAYLA PARX song? Come on.
That's a really good question. I would say my favorite one is Rebound.
Okay.
And the reason why, it's just a very honest song about either being used or using someone else to get over someone you really loved.
Mm-hmm.
And I would really say my rebounds have been my worst relationships ever.
Wow.
Ever.
Okay.
And if I was thinking about another song that really meant a lot.
Wait, hold up.
And
I think that's TAYLA.
I think that's her.
Yep.
Yeah, what's good, y'all?
Hi. You?
What's good?
Hi.
Nice to meet you guys too. What's good?
Okay, so we're really nervous. I don't know if you can tell by the jitters. Did they tell you what we're doing today?
Now, explain it to me a little bit. I just heard shopping, so I was like, I'm in there.
Okay, so basically, Atlantic told us that you love thrift shopping in any city that you go to.
Yes, very true.
So that gave us the idea, and kind of them giving us the idea too, but we're gonna take it.
Yeah.
That gave us the idea to take you thrift shopping at Buffalo Exchange.
Hey, okay, it's gonna be lit.
She's gonna be giving you a nice little date look out on the city look.
Yes,
and I'm gonna be
yes.
more catering to your tour look. Which
Okay.
I think I got it on lock. Right?
Okay, I'm excited.
I don't know, do you?
I think I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose today.
I'll
Today.
never lose, Justin, and you know that.
We'll see.
We're gonna find out today.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
right.
let's get it.
Let's go.
Alright, so I'm gonna take you first.
All
You're
right.
gonna go in shopping a little bit over here in this section.
All right,
Okay,
perfect,
ready?
perfect. Yeah, let's get it.
Singer,
Yes,
songwriter,
yes,
actress.
yes,
You do it all. Wait, creative director.
yes.
You do it all. So the first question I have for you is, how do you manage to do it all? And one thing I wanted to ask you too, are you still acting or is that kind of like officially done?
Yeah, like lately I just was like, okay, I wanted to be able to focus on music basically. So I was thought, okay, I can do voiceover. You know, I can do voiceover so that I can
Justice
have.
League? Was it Justice League?
Yes, I did
was?
Justice League. I did Sims. I did Walking
You did
Dead.
Sims?
Yeah, like
No, you
it's
didn't.
all of these different things. So I'm just like, it's been really fun to be able to play with my style and play with my hair and all of these other things, you know, while being behind the scene versus like cast as a character in front of the screen. So it's been allowed me the kind of creative freedom to be able to creative direct and songwrite and do all these things.
I was doing a lot of research on you and you really have a resume on you. Like it's a long, long resume. Do you feel like you get the credit you deserve?
Well, I think it depends on who you're asking. You know, I would say that if anything, I just want more people to know the story just so they can understand that it's possible, right?
Yeah.
I'm a little black girl from Texas, you know what I'm saying? And so if I could do it, if you believe in yourself enough, anybody really truly can do it because, you know, I'm living proof of that.
Top album right now.
Ooh, I've been listening to Tyler, the Creator's new album.
Amazing.
But yes,
Amazing.
I love him. I love him. I love everything that he does as a creative. So I've been bumping that for the past few days. This is fly as
So
hell.
this is exactly what I passed by and I was like, yeah.
Like, I
would
love
totally-
this. I love this because it still has a pop of color, and yellow is one of my favorite colors. And of course, Bart is a G.
My turn. I'm
Yes.
going to take Taylor and show her kind of what inspired me to pick the look that I got from her.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm out.
All right.
Bye.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully it went well with Justin. It's gonna go better with me.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
So I'm shopping for your date look.
Yes,
And
okay.
I was inspired by your album.
Yes.
Because obviously there was a lot of love letters in there. There were a lot of breakup letters in there.
Yes.
And my one thing that kind of caught me the most was the fact that you said you're a homosexual.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't agree because I hate dating friends. So how do you make dating a friend work?
Well, I think it's easier for me to date a friend for the simple fact that, you know, we know each other well enough to know. And even if we didn't start off as friends, we have to be that in a relationship for it to be like the most honest, you know? It has to be, you feel like my homie love a best friend, you know?
Okay.
And then also you can take it as like, okay, I'm only really trying to hang out with my homies and it's a homosexual and it has nothing to do with, you know, hooking up with anybody or anything. It just simply has to do with having fun and saying, I only like really mess with my real friends, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of my records have a double meaning to them, where you can apply it to your relationship or you can apply it to your friendships too.
So how do you get inspired to write a song? Do you do samples or you don't believe in samples? What's that process like?
I think it all depends on, you know, it just really, really, truly depends. Like obviously 7 Rings, it was a sample, a massive sample. But then when it comes to my own stuff, I prefer not to sample. I prefer to do, you know, something. Either way, somebody's gonna say, oh, it sounds like this or it sounds like that. And right now, what's been going on with like publishing wise has been so just annoying to even have to go through the process. But if it's worth it and if it's for the integrity of the song, then why not?
So everyone says dating in LA sucks. For what reason, I don't know. I'm from New York and it sucks here too. So it does. I gotta just call a spade a spade. So what makes dating in LA sucky? Is that true or is that like a myth?
Well, I think that a lot of people find that dating in LA sucks, or like even having any type of relationship, friendship-wise, period, in LA sucks, because you have so many people that are not from LA that come into LA and they get kind of caught up in the bull of it all, like in the facade of what LA is supposed to be. And so you have a lot of people trying to be things that they aren't. And getting through that, getting through all of those masks that people put up is time consuming. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that that's one of the main things of why people think that it's stressful dating in LA, because everybody's trying to be somebody. Most of the time, somebody they're not.
This is my date look. She's a tomboy, but she's super cute and she loves colors. So I went with like a stripe with the mustard and the blue. These are so fly and so dope. The sneakers really is like what I wanted to really pop out. I like the jacket. I think the jacket is cool. I think the pants are a little too big, but we are at a thrift store, so you know what? Sometimes you can play around with sizes.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it's a cool look.
What do you think about
What do you think of the look? Be honest. No, be honest. If you don't like it.
No, I would tell you, I would wear this.
You would wear it? Yes. Okay.
Don't get too hype, okay? A little too hype.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you do yours now. You do yours.
Yep. This is it. This is it. Okay, so for my look, what I was going for was, I think the tour look. This is what we were looking for, the tour look, obviously. But I feel like this is something she would definitely look on tour, wear on tour. Now, for me, I did a little bit of homework. I was going through her Instagram, and I was like, you know, what's gonna be it? What's not gonna be it? I got a lot of pop of color in here right now. You got some. What do you call this? Like a print? What do you call this? Checkerboard? But it's something else. Not abstract. Is it abstract? I don't know.
No, it's checkered, friend.
And then she got some platforms going on. I'm like, I'm living for this. Like, this is it. This is it. What do you think of the outfit?
I mean, I might have to wear this on stage tonight.
Oh my god.
Like, this is fire. This is definitely fire.
So this is the part of the competition where you tell us who won and what were your favorites and why.
Okay. Well, I definitely like this outfit. I love the texture of the coat and also the stripe situation that you have going, and also kind of making it not too doing too much because you have the cool tee underneath. So that was definitely an awesome choice, and this is also an awesome choice because we played around with patterns and dope layering as well. So they both are different sides of me that I would wear both of the outfits. But if we were asking what I was going to wear tonight on stage, I gotta say my boy over here won. But that doesn't mean I'm not taking both outfits home.
All right. Well, you lost. This is it. I will become a full-time stylist now, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Well, if you don't want a job at MEF, I will give the social media position to someone else.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
Hey, you guys, it's your girl TAYLA PARX, and you just tuned in to MEFeater. Had such an amazing time.
I'm not surprised Justin won. He had a great look. Unfortunately, I worked really hard on my look. Even though I feel like Justin did get a little help, he did win fair and square, and he had the better look. So, yeah.
There's no surprise that I won this challenge. We already know who's gonna win. It's me.